Well, actually, yeah, we'll just get right into it today. I didn't even realize I forgot to do the starting soon thing today. I guess you guys don't need to. It doesn't really matter. I just edit it out for most people, unless you're watching it really early. Then in that case, you probably do get to see that. But whatever. There's skipping past the intro or whatever, or skipping past the sequence for starting soon. Anyway, this episode we're just going right into it. No starting soon today. I guess I don't even really need it at all, but I just do it just so I can finalize whatever I'm doing at the time in case I need to do anything. Right. Yeah, we're gonna head right on in here. We're going back to journeying. Um, oh, here we are. Journey to the Farlands. Well, I figure I should give the tour for anyone who's missed the Outpost 1 kind of stuff, or I guess anyone who just wants a refresher. Uh, this is Outpost 1. I let one of the viewers, name this place last stream. And so this is called the land before the end. Not quite I guess the house here isn't called that, but the kind of area, the valley here. So the land before the end. Yeah, I guess I'll give the quick rundown of the base. Get right into it in the nice short beginnings here. But yeah, this is my bedroom. I'm actually quite impressed with it. It's too bad I can't live here longer. I want to get back on the road. I want to reach the Farlands. I can enjoy myself when I get there. I'm kind of partially enjoying myself here. So we got our collection of all sorts of chests and wine rack and my dining room, kitchen, another little dining area. This could be a chess table or something or whatever. It could be a breakfast area. I don't know. I am just thinking of function. Yeah, I'll show you guys what's going on. I don't know how long this place got dark, but this is mine. I'm not going to go down completely, but I'll show you guys. This goes down, 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 all the way down here. And it goes all the way down to diamond level. I have all my strip mines and all that jazz going on. Yeah, it's just getting dark. Well, it's good timing. We'll hang out here in the dark a little bit, and then we'll get ourselves equipped, and then in the morning we will depart. This is my trusty sugarcane. I should harvest it one last time. I mean, if anyone's watching, I mean, this is still prime time for viewership, so if any of you guys are watching and want to stay I'd be fine doing that. Or if you like, just I guess comment on how you think things are if you feel like it. I always like to get a consensus. I haven't really gotten too much because I've just been kind of feeling it out as I go. Yeah, this is the greenhouse, the well. I just built the well so I could fetch water here. I should put torches on this. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to go to bed yet. I'm going to wait until the morning comes around. That's the plan. Sugar canes go in here. Leave all this behind. I know it's a lot behind. But then again, I also want to have a good space. Space for all the beds and boats. Boats and beds. Boats, beds. Yeah, look at this. I didn't use glowstone here, just because it's kind of expensive. But yeah, this is the house. I guess I kind of already showed you everything. There's not too much else. I can walk up these stairs. This kind of big old area here. You've already kind of seen this, and then there's the balcony, of course. So I've been whipping this up over the last few days, and it's kind of just been a nice short stay here. And I think it's a good time as any to get on with the journey. I think I've stayed my welcome. I don't really feel like diamond mining anymore. I got a whole lot of diamonds, and plus I want to get back on with the journey. Maybe it would make sense because it's gonna take forever to get to the Farlands anyway. So I figure why not? But if we have a choice of discs, since I'm leaving these behind, we'll just have to play one of them. And we will get ourselves all taken care of. Now let's stock up on stuff. I'm just gonna grab these beds. Looks like Journey to the Farlands is coming back in the flesh. Anywho, let's hang out in our bedroom for a little bit. Get ourselves all kitted out with the diamond. Do I want to? No, that's dumb. I'm not gonna use the iron. I was like, oh, maybe I could use the iron. But yeah, it's pretty much toast. Yeah, I've already lost most of it. All right. I don't want to hang on to the diamond anyway. I want to save room. All right, time to get the inventory in tune again. Oh, the lovely inventory sorting. I'm just trying to remember how I do this. I could start fresh too. And I know what's essential, which is all this down here. Oh my gosh, my inventory is so empty. I haven't seen it this empty in a while. I'm now kind of going back into Journey to the Farlands mode where I'm kind of getting myself all good to go for things. Right. Maybe I'll keep riches over here, like I usually do. I don't really have much of a method to the madness here, in case anyone's like, oh, what is he doing? Why is he shuffling everything around? I'll turn off the disc in a little bit, but I just thought I'd play it since I'm not going to be getting it back. Anyhow, I guess I ought to get a move on in a minute here. Right, we still have the golden apple. I'm hanging on to that. I have room for it, so. Oh, the inventory, so clean. Squeaky clean. I even feel like my inventory is cleaner than it was at spawn. That's quite impressive. I don't know if the music's too loud. It looks like it's a bit loud. I might take a look at the playback. I feel like the stream's picking it up a bit different to how I'm actually seeing it here. Stream manager, no, not that. Let's see. It's not too bad. I thought it was a bit loud, but I think it's me with this. All right, the thing we always do and make a bunch of beds and bolts. About time we got on with the journey. We have so much room now for things. Gosh. And then we got some boats to craft before we depart. Oh my, that's a lot. I'm definitely not used to having this much. Okay. What else would I want? Another bed? Gosh, that might be, I don't even know if that's too many or what, but we're just gonna go. I got like a whole inventory full of boats and beds, so I feel like it's a good time as any. Let's bid this place a farewell, bid this place adieu. I guess I'll catch some shut-eye. Hopefully we don't take midnight mob damage, although me saying that's probably jinxing that. I figured. I gotta do it at least once before I leave. Give it a go, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe I just should just do my bed thing. Yeah, we're already going through our armor here. Alrighty. I'll take this disc out. Put it back in its rightful place. Oh, that's kind of put a wrench in the works. I know there's is there a bed nearby? I think I had one nearby. I don't remember where it was because it's been like 5 days since I've done anything. Let's see if we can do this. I might just have to 2 torches. Oh, it worked. All right. Well, yeah, I guess it's as good time as any to bid this place farewell. I'm gonna get a bit of a way away here because there's mobs. So might just despawn them so we can get a good look at the base before we go. Well, this is the end of Outpost 1's tenure. Definitely lasted longer than my starter base, which was just a hole in the ground. So at least you got that going. But I guess we should just get a move on. I think we're headed the right direction. Oh, it's been a little while since I've done journeying. Well, Outpost 1, you were very invaluable. Oh, I'm just gonna make sure we're good on everything. I feel like I might even have room to store the clock. I really want the clock though. Or I could bring a desk, I could bring, like, I have a lot of room. Maybe this isn't a farewell right now. Maybe I'm just gonna grab something. I'll just leave the sign and chest there. What was I gonna grab? The clock? Man, I can. I got room. Not that it's really, it's not really of use to me though, is it? And they're pretty easy to craft. I think maybe we are ready to go. I'm like, having second thoughts and everything. I know, I love this base as much as the next guy, but I think it's a good time. Good time. I think it's a good time to get on with things. Maybe we'll give it one good look back and I'll look back as it kind of fades into the oblivion behind me, the fog of war. Oh, that was something. Zombie. Quite impressed with this outpost, actually. I think it turned out quite nice. Good job, Outpost 1. You served your purpose. Well, looks like we're back on the road. Oh. Seems we are finally moving beyond the outpost. And this marks the beginning of the next leg of the journey. Not that it's really all that different from the previous one, previous kind of bits of the journey, but it's a new era. I got diamond again. It's like we're back from coming out of spawn again. It's good times all around. Well, that is what I must have just let those chunks load. Oh my goodness, I forgot mushrooms are a little funny when you let them do that. When you keep the chunks loaded. Well, I got plenty of screenshots of Outpost 1, so I can look back on it. Because I don't know if I'll actually ever see it again in-game. Probably not, unless I teleport around at the end, in the last episode or something. Not teleport around, but like, do it in a backup or something. Maybe, maybe not, I will see. I guess I will see. Well, we're back to this. Back to this for another millennia, or however long it takes to reach our Farlands. I haven't switched direction. I'm still going diagonal towards the corner. Let me see if I remember. East, west, north. So we're going. Wait, is it northwest or southwest? Because the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Well, I mean that's like logic of the moon and all that. But I know the game actually. I think it's actually different, like the directions. But I'm just going the way some of the other people went. And you may call me a follower for doing that, but I was like, I don't really care. It's just gonna be the same experience anyway. I go just with some different and just with some landmarks and stuff. I just happened to go this way. It just so happened that I went this way. So yeah, that is that. Now we are yeah, we're gonna goodbye Outpost 1, the land before the end. I mean, this is like a final goodbye, even though those chunks got unloaded a while ago. But I'm saying farewell again because I actually quite enjoyed Outpost 1. I quite enjoyed it. I think it was a good break, a good kind of break of monotony between these big old grand legs of the journey. I just called them a leg of the journey because it's like a big old chunk. 2 million blocks is nothing to scoff at, but we're gonna be traveling that maybe further before the next outpost. Kind of depends how long the diamond lasts and how long I'm willing to put up with iron. We have a stack of iron, which is a lot less than before. Honestly, it will go through it, especially if we find surface spawners. Which I did find one of them right before I reached the... Oh, was it? Actually, I don't even remember. It might have been this outpost actually that I had found it. I found it on stream, I think. So I didn't take a screenshot of it either. Oh well. I guess not that I really will keep track of spawners. I just find it fun to get coordinates and stuff. If I can keep track of which ones I find. But I don't really keep track of that anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. That's kind of just tradition at this point. I've done it since the beginning, so it's kind of outdated, as with many of the things I do here. Many of the things. The journey continues as I am now in a desert. Now there's probably gonna be a bit less commentary episodes. Pretty much all the episodes I did at Outpost 1 were commentary based. I mean, other than the ones where I was just mining, but I just would rather have watched something like Doctor Who, where I could just turn my mind off for a bit. Just have some fun while watching the show. Actually, I'll see if I can get one of these pigs entrapped. Okay, I can't hit it with the shovel. Hey, no. Oh. Come on, back up there. Back. Oh, come on. I want to see if I can do this. This pig it tries not to murder me by pushing me off a cliff. That'd be good. I've already died at this outpost, at the previous outpost. Rather not do it again. But it's like, it is a bit annoying. Maybe I'll just do it down here. Then it goes down another block. Oh, now it's up here. There we go. That is that. Okay, I have an idea. Oh, that is a fall. Oh, that is... I'm not going to do it that far. That's a bit too far. And if anyone asks what I'm doing, if it's a success, I guess I'll just explain it. Actually, how far does that have to be? It has to be 4 blocks, so it's currently there. Well, the sheep's trying to do it for me. So this is 1 block. Okay, I need to go away. 1, 1, 2. Wait, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it 4 blocks, so it takes fall damage. I think the sun is it already gonna set soon? Wow, that's the first day. Although I did kind of dilly-dally a little bit, so it makes sense. Alright, let's get out of here. And do this pig thing. Maybe I'll do it in the morning. Or maybe I'll just do it at night here. Well, I probably want to get rid of this so the pig doesn't try to escape. Somehow. Mid-flight. Alright, piggy. No, we're not going to be doing this. Not going to quite do that yet. I might just sleep in case mobs decide to spawn. It's good. We're home. We're home sweet home in the Farlands again. This is what I'm at peace with. Alright, you can do. Right. I should do the saddle. Do we get it? Buy a pig. Just under the assumption that was any. Okay, can you not push me? That didn't. What? The pig took all damage. I don't. Maybe I have to rewatch that video. That was overwhelming. I had actually done it there, or at least I thought I had. Oh, Piggy, it looks like you are. I thought it was getting a pig to take fall damage. One pig fly. Enough. Yeah, that should have gotten me it. That really, what is, oh, whatever. I tried. Maybe I'll, whatever. Doesn't look like it worked. Might try one more time. Get this pig on its last leg since I'm probably just gonna kill it anyway. Well, I don't know if I'd kill it, but might as well have some fun. I know I'm already off task, but this has kind of been a task I've been trying to do for a little while now. So hopefully you guys don't mind me being a bit of a dunce times and trying to do all these little ambitious things I do. Okay. This should be a good enough drop for you. Does it have to be natural? Hey, come on. I just sit here until it locks on, or should I punch it? I'll give it a minute. Oh, that. Or it can do that too. Okie dokie. Let's continue. I'm starting to think this may be a lot harder than I thought, like a lot harder. Thought maybe I'd be able to do it, but it did not seem to satisfy that. Oh, that's why. It's because I didn't dig the hole deep enough. It needs to be 5, greater than 5. Okay. Okay. I keep running into these curveballs, it seems. Well, I guess I'll have to do that next time I get a saddle. Maybe this stream, maybe 20 streams from now, who knows? Probably not 20, it'd probably be a few less than that, but you never know. You never know. My luck can be really good sometimes, but it can also be really bad. It's good to be back in Journey to the Farlands, like without, being at the Outpost. As fun as that was, I am just as happy to be back in the monotony of things. Back on our way to the Farlands. Maybe we'll do a percentage. Maybe I'll tell you guys what percent we're at. Huzzah. Wait. So is that out of that? Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can break up the calculator. Because I'm gonna need this to get the number. I'll just do the biggest number. Yeah, in case any of you are wondering why I only do one number in the description, that's just the biggest number. The biggest number, because they're so damn close. Like they're usually like 1,000 bucks and only a few hundred or less at minimum. So I just don't bother both. So in case any like, you should have both coordinates because I want that 2,000 block distance, accounted for. But whatever. You see it in the stream anyway. You do see it in the stream. Alrighty. 2018. Are we stuck? Are we stuck in a hole? Looks to be so. Because I could have brought extra. But I don't mind it. It's melted. Also good having diamond again. I missed that. Okay. 2018 200 divided by 12,550,821. So we're just past 16% of the way there. And as Ben told me not too long ago, we are 1/6 of the way, past 1/6 of the way. So that's quite the it's taken us 4 months. So it looks like it'll take 2 years time to get there. I also don't really know how my rates will be continuing from here, because we're now back on the road, and at full speed ahead. At least the best speed you can do in beta, which is walking with the occasional boat. So you gotta kind of work with things. I might go through the trouble of resyncing the coords, though. I feel like they're a bit out of sync. It'll only get worse if I don't pay attention. I've been passively doing that. I think it's been all right, me just passively fixing or resyncing every once in a while. That I don't have to deal with things like the 200,000 block gap I had from traveling diagonally. Like it was like 40, or it was like 120,000 blocks, and it turned to 240 or whatever it was there, 250k difference. So I had to make that up, and that took forever. So it definitely slowed down the journey. So yeah, I don't want to do anything like that again. So a little bit every once in a while. I guess it will add up over a long time, but then again, we'll also reach the corner of Farlands quicker. We won't have to walk along the edge. Because my initial plan was to walk along the continue doing this, but I was like, if the difference is gonna be like this, then like by the time I actually get there, the difference is gonna be so great that I have to walk like an entire 500k or whatever when I actually reach the Farlands, which is no bueno either. So yeah. In case, yeah, that's just what I do every once in a while. In case you see in the no commentary or even in these videos where I'm popping up the F3 menu and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna correct. That's probably why. Probably why. I'm quite happy. That was a good little break from Journey. I know it definitely could have been longer, but I may take a long future. So it's not really that taxing of a series to actually do. Like sure, holding down W and the odd A and D, and maybe the space button, space bar, every once in a while. Maybe that's a bit much. Some repetitive hand strain, repetitive strain. But I've been fine. I think when I went on for a longer time, like when I did 7-hour streams, it started to kind of get a bit But I don't really do all those all that often anyway. I don't really do those so often anyway. Right, I guess we're just back on the chase. The journey continues. And I've still been watching some Lost, or trying to watch some Lost Doctor Who media, because I'm at a point where there a lot more Doctor Who is lost, well, I guess, especially in the seasons after season 3, there's more lost content than there is actual stuff that you can watch on BritBox, at least. I mean, in general. So I've found a bunch of the serials, as they're called, or stories, basically like the multi-episode things where they kind of tackle the same thing. It's like my megasodes, except they just do those in general. And so I've been watching reconstructions, like it's like in lieu of the episode, where it's got the same audio, or whether it's like animated over top, or a bunch of the episodes are there and some of them are missing. I've been kind of doing that because I wanted to watch some missing stuff, and also there's some cool stuff. I'm trying for that. Maybe watch some of them. I've been fighting, but other than that, I haven't really been watching a whole lot. Other than like Doctor Who's been mainly what I've been watching. Random YouTube content. I kind of go around YouTube and watch stuff that appeals to me, as the usual. And Newcraft, I've been on a bit of a hiatus from. I noticed now, especially as school's picked up, I've definitely noticed I have not had time to play Newcraft like at all. I've been hoping to. I'll probably do work on it this weekend, on the multiplex and maybe some election stuff. But yeah, I've just been doing Journey to the Farlands right now. Like not even the other games or anything. I kind of got my fix for other games during the holidays anyway. That was like 2 weeks of me playing other games. I did not touch. I didn't touch Newcraft or the Fellowship over that time. I touched Newcraft a little bit, but it was not a whole lot. At least we get to at least in this world, I get to last longer with more beds and boats. So I don't have to take crafting breaks all that often. And as for actual breaks, this stream probably won't have any at all, because I am doing just this straight through, because before the stream, I got myself all ready to go. And maybe I'll do that more often so I don't have to take breaks, but there may still be the odd break I have to take in case, someone needs help or whatever. Someone asks me for something. And I also sometimes I get a bit lost in conversation with viewers. So sometimes I have to go do like a be right back if I talk to a viewer or something. If that happens live, which it has happened a few times. And there was like the scrapped bit of Journey to the Farlands that wasn't really shown, which was like 15 minutes of me mining, which just didn't see the light of day because it was just me. Like it was quite inconsistent. It was initially no commentary, and I decided to talk, and then someone joined and was doing a whole bunch of chatting with me, and we chatted on Discord too, and it was a fair bit of discussion, so I had to switch off. I just decided to switch off the stream, and then I just soon after that I refilmed another episode. I think that was Blazing Glory or Diggy Diggy Hole, one of the two. Probably Blazing Glory. But yeah. Right. About the working our way back, because we got 2,000 blocks to go in one direction, so we're just gonna do a slight change in our direction for a bit. Like how we're staying on course for the Farlands. I'm not sure too many of how many other YouTubers actually did that who've like done the journey, but I'm just doing what works for me, and this is what I want to do. So that is kind of the idea behind all this. And this will probably be the last commentary episode for a while. I've done so many of them lately, especially with Outpost 1. Like if you guys want commentary episodes, go watch Outpost 1 if you haven't already, which I'm sure most of you haven't. I'm sure most people watching haven't. So yeah, make sure to go check those out. I enjoyed filming Outpost 1. Like the entirety of it is on stream. And I actually built it pretty quick. It was only the span of a few days. So it's quite fast paced. And then there's like mining, which takes up like 2 episodes, but what do? You gotta mine in Minecraft, it's in the name. I'm just, I'm me enough to stream that. With no real commentary. Well, I guess the second time I went mining, I did commentate a little bit because I had some more stuff to talk about. I think the Outpost was definitely easier to talk. Like I think things like Newcraft and stuff are definitely a lot easier to talk about. Or commentate on. Journey of the Farlands, I got so many things to talk about. Look at this. Look at this terrain. Yeah, I've basically exhausted all my talking options as to the actual world. I just reiterate myself sometimes. I mean, sometimes just for no reason, and then most of the time, if I do reiterate myself, it might actually be because someone asked. Because I've gotten a few viewers asking stuff, which I mean, fair. Because most people tuning in will probably be for the first time, unless they are recurring. Which I've had a few recurring viewers and chatters before, so it's been quite nice seeing people return. Yes, that is kind of the way of things right now. So what am I planning on? What have I done today, I guess? Well, I was not playing games prior to this episode because that's usually what I do. I play like Newcraft or whatever. But this week has been quite busy already. It's my first week back at school. Ooh, got some music kicking in. It kind of half jump scared me. It wasn't a full one thing. Anyway, I'm getting back and so the workload is up. Is probably on the job hunt again because I had a summer job for a while. I think I talked about that a few times, but I'm going to be seeking a new employment just because I want to be a bit more occupied. Even though Journey of the Farlands is fun, I want to actually make some moolah. Gotta pay for the gas and all that jazz. I guess if I do have to pay for that stuff, I'd rather just do it like that. Anyway, without getting to specifics, I'll be on the job hunt again soon, so there may be less consistency in episodes in the future as I still have another year of high school because I'm in grade 12, but I'm gonna take another semester. I don't know what other people call it. Just grade 12. I don't know what the Europeans call it, so interpret that how you will. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's watching from Europe, but I've seen the YouTube statistics, and it looks like there's been some people watching from different places, so that's cool. Always cool to get some geographic representation. So yeah, but maybe some less consistent episodes though. But it should be good. Like I'll have an extra semester and technically another year because I'll have like the 6 months there where I'm in a bit of a limbo where it'll be like I'm not in school. But if it works out, there'll be a semester where I'm just not in school. So I'll just be a combination of streaming and working full time. and so I might have more time then to do Journey to the Farlands. That'll we'll probably be much further. I'm hoping by then we'll be definitely closer to the Farlands than we are right now. I mean, that's safe to say. I don't know if I have as much of a focus on this then as I do right now, but who am I to say? I said that at the beginning of the series, and look where I am now. However long later. But yes, I will be kind of getting back into the groove of things here. And maintaining this groove, which is going to be important, is maintaining progress as I have. I would try kicking up the progress and getting there sooner, but I'm a bit strapped for time. I don't have multi-hour periods to be filming anymore. Yesterday was just a lucky day. I think yesterday I did like a 3-hour stream. That was just because I kind of did my homework in my spare because I have a free period to do most of my work in. But most that overflowed into this because I was doing some Doctor Who research on the missing episodes. Oh, yep, we are back on the grind though, back looking for our Farlands. What a time. I probably actually won't do a crazy long stream today just because it's already late. I think it'd be a good time as any to average length. The commentary episode for a while. I assume I have ideas. I feel like I might take a break from commentary episode. Newcraft may return soon enough. Fellowship will return when Newcraft's over. So the Fellowship will probably return in a few months. Left, I'm hoping to try and give a second shot, but I'm hoping to give some effort back into that. Brody's helping get arms. That's kind of plan. We're now working our way downtown. Past faces past. Whoa. Yeah. Crossing another sunset. It's the rare sunset. Just before gazes upon the sun and potentially burns his retinas. Corny stuff going. The sun rays burning. And also eyes. He's just burning me to a crisp. Not quite that hot. I'd argue it's quite temperate here. Oh, I don't want to lose the diamond armor. We got diamonds. They'll last us a long time if we're good. If we don't take damage very often, we should be fine. Although I might take that to an extreme. If I accept that as a challenge, then I'll just go until the Farlands and still have these diamonds probably. But I take accidental damage all the time, so that is probably an inevitability that I will run out of diamonds, because it's the the 10 million blocks that remain will definitely not go by very quickly. I feel like time's been going by a little quickly, but then again, I've also been feeling it. I've been feeling the effects of time. This series is like a tether to the past, much like most series is like this, where I'm kind of realizing how far I've come. I feel like it's been that long. It's already almost been half a year since I've done this challenge. Started this challenge journey. Whatever you can think of for names. But yeah, quite fun. I think it's kind of point. I just completely out of this. I'm just thinking of fun things to talk about. But I wanted to talk about my favorite episodes to film. I guess favorite, the most well received, and my episodes. So those were kind of my favorite. Funnest to film, probably Shay, because it's mostly video, but I think I don't think actually was a result of the quality of the video, because I think that video has a higher quality than most of my episodes. I had a lot of fun. I mean, it's pretty much on par, but I feel like I've been slowly changing as time has gone on. Even if I was pretty confident that I would, do the beginning, I feel like things changed. So I think is definitely a fun episode. I think quirks of beta Minecraft and all the episodes like that, like beta in a nutshell. Those both are very excellent episodes because they're just me exploring the quirks of beta Minecraft, which I just love. Even though I already know all the quirks now, well, pretty much. I mean, you always kind of learn new things. Even me, the guy who's spent 5 months in in a beta world walking. I still learn things. Like recently I learned about the sword, breaking crafting tables and wooden stairs and stuff quicker. Just for the breaking speeds not being properly implemented or whatever, or not completely being implemented. And using pickaxe on slabs and all that because they're petrified technically, right? They're like the old wooden slabs that like stone. Just really odd. Just the earth so away from table stuff. There's been viewers asking questions. And mainly the reason I shy away from even to talk about that stuff is just because it's kind of, I don't know. I think it would be a bit repetitive if some maniacs out there were to actually watch the series, and well, I'm sure most people are gonna do like how friend Ben kind of did it at some point. I don't think he actually watches the videos, but he has tuned into a few the streams just to kind of watch with it, even without audio, just kind of watch what's going on while doing stuff. So I'm sure people will be doing something like on those lines where they kind of listen to me while they're doing stuff. I don't know if people do that. I mean, if anyone's at this point, let me know what you do while watching during the Farlands. If you just, I doubt people actually just sit and watch. I feel like I think even for people like Fig and Kurt and TFC, and I'm sure all of them, I'm sure people, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that just watch it, like, regular YouTube, they just watch it, so they place it in front of their face, watch it. But I tend to like enjoy watching the series while I do other stuff, which I'm sure other people can relate to. I like to do other stuff just because I'm kind of an efficiency kind of guy. I like making good use of my time. So if I'm gonna watch something like Doctor Who, I watch it while I'm doing homework or something. Well, I'm still have enough attention to take in what's going on, but I still have enough attention to do the work. And I watched Farlands or Bust. Farlands or Bust was definitely a big help in the early journey of the Farlands. I know I didn't talk about it all that much. I mean, I guess I talked about it in the earlier episodes for sure, but That was kind of the end of when I was watching Farlands Bust because I've kind of slowed down. So the Farlands Bust will probably return. I'll probably watch that again. Of course, I'm gonna watch another series of Journey. Inspired me to do one of the ones that served as primary examples. He's been killing enough. He's even or not bad sleep, but I had a bit shorter of a sleep than I'd preferably want last night, so I will probably be ending it a bit earlier today so I can do my before bed stuff, so I have a bit more time to get some shut-eye and be all good to go for next episode. What is that? Is that a floating island with water going off of it? Oh wow. That's quite crazy looking. Quite crazy. Those are quite funny how all the episode thumbnails are like diagonal like this. Except at the Outpost, of course, which most of them are even diagonal as well, because I was taking cinematic ones at the Outpost, so yeah. But you guys are just used to that now. Oh, this is a crazy area. Look at this. Look at all the floating bits and bobs. Lava pool down there. Nice. Oh my goodness. I want to see if I can we're not actually too far off. Still like 1,800 blocks. I want to see if I can get some of that terrain back. I might just do it in the next episode. I mean, it's a bit of a slow start back into the series here, but I want to get back into the journeying aspect of things. I've been falling behind. I mean, it's only been 5 days, but I just know every day counts in Journey of the Farlands. I've seen it. I want to at least keep a certain pace. Like I can enjoy the scenery and stop every once in a while to have fun with the pigs and all that, but gotta kind of keep a general pace. Let's look for Outpost 2 now. No, that's a little ways away now. I don't really have much I need to do for an outpost. I'll have to come up with formulate a new plan. I guess it'll just be when I need diamonds again, or whenever I guess I said at the beginning, whenever my tolerance for iron, you know, whenever I really start needing diamonds, I'm like, I miss diamonds. Because I was quite like that by the time I'd done Outpost 1. I was quite at that point. I definitely could have continued, and I would have continued, because that was, I think, so they were commenting about my going to the outpost. They want me to build an house better. And I was like, the seed's been planted of an outpost already. And that just a few days after that episode, you know, I was getting in gear for the outpost already. So you guys are definitely very influential on me. Very influential indeed. Because yeah, I wouldn't have done Outpost 1 probably as soon as this. I mean, I might have done it like a month from now or something, but I feel like Outpost 1 might not have been so soon if the person hadn't suggested my building a base. Even if this wasn't an underground base, I may do one of the future outposts like that. I just wanted to do the cabin idea. But yeah. I'm quite pleased with how the series is going, though. I've also been throwing around the idea of doing like a reshoot of the first bit of the Journey of the Farlands, like from spawn to, what was it, like 1 million or whatever, or whenever I did a change of pace. So basically retrace all those steps and refilm it at some point. But of course, right now I'm kind of not really in that position to be refilming that. That's like a few months of progress. That would take a while to do. But if you guys would want something like that, it may be on the horizon in the future. But I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. I know I just said it's on the horizon. It may be on the horizon, but yeah. And by on the horizon, I just mean it could be any time in the future. There's no real set time for it. Could be at any point relative to now. Ooh. Hello, creeper. We need your gunpowder though. Just taking a breather. I'm back on the fighting to reach the Farlands, fighting the journey, fighting my own sanity. Just kidding. But I do feel good. I do feel good. I feel good on things. A good point as any to, as we'll finish after this day. I was gonna do it just back there, but now we're quite far. Not that. I guess we're still within walking distance, but now we're we got the new day started here. So I'm just gonna do this day, and then we will end the episode. End episode. Oh, I didn't even change the name of the episode. Oh my goodness, guys. How did I not notice that? It's still episode 49. This is episode 50. I didn't even make note of that. This is the 50th special. I mentioned it at the end of the episode. You know, much like how I do things in real life, it seems. I'm not that much of a procrastinator, but I just completely forgot. In most cases where it seems like I procrastinate something, I think it's just forgetting. Well, actually, well, actually a good chunk of the time it's actually just procrastination. But I feel like this point was definitely me forgetting that it was the 50th. I was just so entangled with leaving the outpost, I just completely forgot. But yeah, that's a very special episode. It kind of makes sense. 50. Yes, I'm hoping one day I'll surpass 3 million, and one day 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 12.5 when we actually reach the Farlands. That'll be the day I can put my feet up and go beyond the fence and walk along the edge and fall out of the world. And to that I say no. Well, yeah, probably not. I don't think I'd really do that. A billion. But between 4 months and at this plan, I guess at the beginning of the world, I was like skeptical. I was like, I don't want to make plans for the Farlands in case I don't get there. But now I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna get there at some point. I've gone 2 million blocks. What's another 10 gonna do? Sure, that'll be fine. I guess I said affects the coordinates. Maybe the day. We got so make another sip of the water. Yeah, I've been in a good mood this evening. This week has kind of had me to I've been in odd moods this week for sure. You know, personal stuff and school. But this kind of allowed me to get that step back. I think that's always with Journey of the Farlands is it's actually quite enjoyable for how much I'm like, oh, it's monotonous, it's boring at times, it loses its luster, you know. But I think it's fine. There's a reason why I haven't stopped the journey yet. It's clearly because something's working here. I'm not saying it's working in terms of content. Like I'm not really trying to make this work. I'm not working with the algorithm to try and get the maximum viewership and subscriber and monetization or whatever. I'm just going at this with a complete naturalist standpoint, kind of natural idea, and it seems to be getting some kind of traction. So it seems this is finding its place in the Minecraft community. Though small, it is mighty. Right. Looks like my most recent episode of Journey of the Farlands is doing pretty good. Speaking of, it's got like 60 views, and I guess since I like to update you guys on the subscriber count, even though you guys can just check yourselves, we are at 25. So thank you guys. That is the 25 subscriber waypoint. So yeah, this is also the 25 subscriber special. How about that? 50th episode and 25th subscriber. All sorts of things going on. Even though I think that was like a few days ago or something. But watch it might have been yesterday. So yeah, that's that. Gotta acknowledge things. And I have some comments to address. So I might do a quick Q&A as well. I mean, I don't think there's actually any questions in there. There's a few comments saying things, so I thought I'd mention them because I feel like that's fun. I feel like that's fun for me to do because a lot of old channels I watched used to talk about comments. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start doing that if I get comment. If you guys start commenting, then maybe I will do this segment more often. So let's see what we got here. As for ones. Yeah, a day ago, someone congratulated me on 25 subscribers, which is quite nice. Quite nice of them to congratulate me on such an occasion as 25 subscribers. I think we're lagging behind here on Twitch. You guys gotta start following. No, I'm kidding, of course. No, I need to get all in a fuss. Which I don't even know what we're at on Twitch. It's probably still like 14 or 15 actually. I don't remember. Could be higher than I actually thought, but oh well. I'm not gonna be I'm not too bothered by it. I'm just joking around anyway. Fig commented again, congratulating on crossing 2 million, or congratulating me on crossing 2 million, because I crossed 2 million. When was that? Probably long ago. 2 million special. Where was that? That was the tentative outpost. I think it was the one just before tentative outpost. 2 million block special. So yeah, we just surpassed 2 million days ago. So yeah, outpost 1 kind of ate up a bunch of time and blockage, but you know we're working our way through things. So yeah, Fig made a nice comment there. Figonometry, as he's known. I think I have him suggested on my YouTube channel if any of you guys want to check him out if you haven't already. I think you definitely should check Fig out if you like what I do here. I'm sure that's also an excellent option. Essential Health says hello and asks if we can be friends. Of course. Any viewers wanting to be friends, you're more than welcome to be. If you tag along and ask plenty of questions and give me a few compliments maybe. And for sure. I'm just going through all the ones on the most recent episodes. So a bunch of people just say cool and nice, and this is very cool. And commenting about dedication, I'm just summing those up. If people actually ask questions, then I'll be like, this insert name here, provide an answer. So I might put it in the video description for people who just watch the beginning in case people want to see the Q&A section. It's going to be now at the end of the episode. if I do have comments to address. If I don't, then I won't do it, of course. And if it's in a no commentary episode, if you guys comment on those, then I'll just save it for the next commentary episode. So that sounds like a good enough idea. I'm sure I'll get plenty of questions in the future. So that'll be a good way to address them in the mass. I might even just do them throughout the episode as well. If I need something to talk about, maybe I'll pull out the questions. But for now, we'll figure out what works. That's kind of the main gist of things here. The main gist. The journey continues. That's quite a fitting name. I say that a lot in Journey to the Farlands. I feel like I got that from Kurt. Kurt definitely has said that a fair amount. So I've taken. I feel like here's my kind of stance on a lot of these things. I'm not too sure what they think. I think most other YouTubers who've done this are fine. Like Fig is fine. Kurt is fine with other people doing it. Like when TFC did it, Kurt was fine. As long as it's explicitly I'm kind of starting like this, and taking inspiration from other people is that creativity. You kind of have to take inspiration to get to a point where you can do stuff on your own, where you can kind of take off the training wheels and start riding on your own. I think I've definitely taken my fair bits of inspiration, but as time goes on, I'll be kind of diverging from those things and becoming more myself. I mean, I already am myself, but I feel like things will become much more natural, and I won't really be relying off other tactics. I'll kind of figure out what works for me instead. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. All threes, look at that. Four threes. Oh goodness, guys. I think this is a good point to end for today, though. I am quite tired now. Well, I'm not actually that tired, but I figure it'd be good to get some shut eye. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure to leave some comments. Maybe leave a like. Plenty of people have actually been liking. I've noticed, and subscribe if you want to support. I usually don't really promote that kind of stuff, but I feel like it's good to, if people make it this far. I'm sure you have your options. The subscribe. I'm talking about YouTube. If you're on Twitch, follow. I'm not asking people on Twitch to subscribe. That's not required. But anyway, yeah. So enough of that. I'll see you guys in the next episode, or the next stream or episode, or whenever you watch again, or if you do. See you.